约了大家，欢迎来到吃饱王欢乐游戏频道，我是吃饱王这边 King， 今天就是我们的 Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment 福尔摩斯罪与罚，继续我们上一次的调查案件啦，逐步解开的谜题。吼吼吼，那些。啊，我们好像要去第二个地方，对不对？我记得好像是这样哦。我们要去布里德林顿，没错，就是这里。Let's go, let's go。哦，没想到连等待画面都换了，是哦。酷。哦，没有列车的踪迹，特殊货车，列车和人一起消失。这个吗？嗯，没有。哦，所以目前我的线索是一点关联都没有。到了布里德林顿。
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
我也很好奇为什么啊？我也不知道，我才刚来。你以为福尔摩斯很神吗？在什么都不了解的情况，不能跟他说话。没想到不能跟你说话啊。好啦，那我们只好进去啊，卡住了。Open。你一个生气的乘客，问问看。
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
我们来进行福尔摩斯视角观察一下，你这个人到底怎么样呢？有工作服，便宜的票，看来你只是个一般的乘客。已婚，还有什么？哦，粗糙的皮肤，看来你只是个普通人。好，发生了什么？
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
消失列车的乘客，哪一个
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
富人的肖像。
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
我们完成了一个人物肖像啊，他叫什么名字？愤怒的乘客。原来他没有名字，他就叫愤怒的乘客。从这个旅客的手和衣服看，他是个专业的工人，他没有行李，而且独自一人。他不是在旅行，也不是在和妻子度假。他每天乘火车上下班，在这种情况下，他习惯于铁路，并熟悉车站和他通常的旅伴。OK， 就是反正总而言之，他就是个普通人。那这个家伙应该是个有钱人吧？哦，原来你就是罗宾森先生哦！哎，罗宾森，你讲讲为什么你的特殊车厢会消
Good
失
day
吧
to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Holmes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
好，我们来收集人物肖像啦！啊，你看起来就一脸有钱的样子。澳大利亚式的帽子，所以代表不是本国人。昂贵的衣服。重重的金戒指。 哦，这是什么？昂贵的皮鞋，橘皮。嗨，罗宾森先生。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
特殊列车。
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were traveling on the train last night.
哦，所以董事会也在列车上吗？公司的方向。
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
原型机的价值。
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
你在列车上吗？
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
啊，原来
I
你就是
received a
站长。
telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean Company.
所以代表说他的发明非常的重要，导致有人必须要耽误他的时间。那愿意耽误他时间的人，我猜应该是那个，就是他的那个要见面的什么部落母什么东西的那个人嘛。我猜啊，我目前是这样猜，因为感觉很怪。啊，我们来看一下新的人物肖像。罗宾森是个富有的人，他在社会中地位很高。从他贵重的衣服和金戒指就能明显看出来，他的澳大利亚帽子和鳄鱼鞋皮，让我们产生一种他是来英国旅游的外国人的推论。他很可能因为商业出差来到这里。然后他目前送运的所属公司是一间南闽什么巴扎什么东西的。好，我们先来看看，竟然可以使用福尔摩斯视角。哦，这里有一张纸，拿走。
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
哦，机器的保单金额由托马斯 ·L. 罗宾森为其原型机自动发电机申请的保险。此保险覆盖原型机遗失所造成的部分损失，赔付上限为原型机价值的50%，最大赔款金额为15000英镑，保险期限1年，可续保。哦，所以他有可能故意弄不见，是为了保险金额吗？那这样的话，感觉太小题大做了吧？我觉得主要目的应该是要为了偷那个发电机。 好，既然这样，我们来先跟布鲁德林顿车站的站长讲话吧。
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
乘客的问题，我们来问一下。
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
哦，所以他很清楚自己车站的规定。我们又要来，青年时代，所以代表是一个菜鸟，干净的衣服。哦，说明手册。墨水污渍。昨天有什么不寻常的吗？
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
不可能！保险单、火车构造，站长的报告是保密的，应该是火车构造。哦，不是。
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my
难道是
report
消
to
失
our
的火
higher
车吗？
management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
站长新手，怎么看你都像站长新手。
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
奇怪的信息。
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
哦，我们要去。哦，电报。他的电报是说什么 Chesterfield Railway Education Train 反正就是从第324号的时间是凌晨0点30分到凌晨0点35分，这个是这台列车的等待时间，它就是等5分钟，然后5分钟之后它就会出发。布里德林顿车站的站长很年轻， 他保持自己的制服干净，很尽责。右手刚弄上去的墨水字，表明这个年轻的小家伙写了很多东西。他很可能已经完成学业了，这是他第一个重要岗位。对话：涉及消失的列车的切斯特菲尔德站长报告充斥着各种错误，而且难以辨认，所以列车是否经过他的车站，没人能给出一个正确的答案。哦，我们要到切斯特菲尔德这里去。好 ，Let's go。来，我们趁这个时间来推理一下，没有列车的踪迹。智利人待在火车上，不是，不是。智利人待在火车上，特殊货车，电报。哦，有一条了，这是什么？意外，智利人待在列车上只是一个巧合，列车操纵员忽略了他们。不是，我觉得是智利人离开。智利巴卡扎斯公司的领导是故意被人留在火车上的，操纵者让除了智利人之外的乘客都下了车。没错，应该是这个。那我们还有什么线索呢？特殊货车，没有列车的踪迹，不是这个。没有，那代表这个线索没有用。目前得到了一个关键的档案 ，OK， 应该到了吧？到啦！我们到什么切斯考菲尔德？对，没错 ，Chesterfield， 就是这个。我们到了这个车站，得问一问啦。这里进得去吗
？Locked。
哦，锁上了。为什么要锁呢？看来一定有秘密。
This bin is full of empty bottles.
哎。空的垃圾桶代表没有人待在这喽。
A fishing advertisement.
站长，站长！哦，我以为你死了。站长。
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
列车的乘客呢？
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
到达和发车会发电报，这个是很好的线索。微醺，微醺，还有什么吗？哦，干净的衣服代表钓鱼线代表他喜欢钓鱼吗？已婚。还有哪里呢？红鼻子。干净的衣服。没有。还差一个。到底是哪里呢？哦，对，酒精烧瓶。代表喜欢喝酒，奇怪的讯息。
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
我清楚的记得那辆列车。因为你喝酒，不可能记得清楚的。
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
my friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
OK， 好，可见他的证词除了每天上下班要发电报之外，没有其他的线索是可以使用的。因为他讲的话，因为他醉了，所以代表很多事情他都不可信。OK， 好，那今天的节目就到这边。喜欢我的频道的话，可以点击画面右下角的订阅或左下角的喜欢哦。那我们就下次再见喽，拜拜。